Revelio.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Accio! Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Accio. Bombarda.
What is going on with them?
Revelio. 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 Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Fwooper song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Accio. Revelio. Caporso. Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
If the
Revelio.
monster is here and so are Fwoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Bombarda.
Why am I not surprised?
Accio.
First the Fwoopers and now this. We need to find moths for those spinners.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulso. Accio.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding moths.
Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Levioso. Accio. Depulso.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
You did it!
Revelio.
I was hoping you wouldn't have to do this.
Defender.
Expelliarmus!
Stupid one. Confringo. Bombard. Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind. Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it.
Revelio. Confringo.
Given what Whoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was
Confringo.
just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them.
Revelio.
We found it! It's like staring directly at the moon. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Confringo.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 Mooncarve dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted Mooncarves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Why didn't you tell me this before? After all our time together.
I'm sorry. I thought about it so many times, but I'm ashamed of who my family is. I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw eyes in the catacomb. Stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You did what you had to do, and I agreed. It might well have salvaged my friendship with Sebastian for the moment.
You did agree, and it did save your friendship with Sebastian.
For the moment. I thought we'd gone too far before, but Sebastian is in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the Great Room. There weren't this many in theory before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Bombarda. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy. Bombarda. Bombarda. Leviosa. Confringo. Bombarda. Levio. Confringo. Protego.
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. I need to find a way up that ledge. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Perhaps I need to open the sarcophagi. There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
control. I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
The relic!
You'll pay for this!
Levioso! The two of you have gone too far! I'm ending this now!
That relic was going to save Anne.
Confringo!
Levioso!
Sendo! Bombarda!
Levioso! Levioso!
Stupefy! Confringo! Crucible! Bombarda!
Sorry, did it?
Confringo! Confringo! Bombarda! Sendo! Confringo! Stupefy. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo.
Sorry, had to be done.
Confringo. Defendo.
Potato!
Stupefy. Descendo.
Mr. Sallow, stop!
How dare you!
Confringo.
Potato!
Confringo. Stupefy. Potato. Confringo. Bombarda. Crucible.
Potato!
Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Sendo.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer. Avada Kedavra! No!
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Revelio.
Sebastian, wait!
Revelio. Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same, if I knew how.
I could teach you.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it. Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
Lied to me about your house, but you have made a fool of me in front of her.
Revelio. I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
You ought to cut back on pudding. This took you for a troll the other day. Such arrogance.
was meant for me. Your spells glance off of me. You won't last long. I've been fighting since before you were born. Easily diverted. You won't stop.
Let me also. Protego! Confringo! Bombarda! Stupefy! Stupefy! Bombarda! Confringo! Confringo! Bomba! Confringo! Stupefy! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo!
You're the one who released our dragon. You'll lose some scales yourself for that. You won't knock this wand loose, and I'd not try if I were you. You may have defeated a few trolls, but you won't defeat me.
Revelio!
Quite the impressive fighter, aren't you? But now you've met your match, I'm afraid.
Confringo! Revelio! Revelio! Revelio!
Seems quiet. too quiet, if you ask me. Not quiet. Little magic tricks, won't you?
Bombarda! Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Mine now, demi-guys.
May I have a moment of your time?
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
A veritable gem in the Highlands, Marinween.
Revelio.
Hello, sir. Might you have some time to talk?
I have all the time in the world for a potential customer. How do you do? I'm Cromwell, Clifford Cromwell.
What do you have for sale?
Such a pleasure doing business with you. I hope this serves you well in all of your future herbological ventures. Be sure to visit again. Always brightens my day helping you young ones.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
someone. Come here, Cruplight.
Potato!
You'll have to fight eventually.
I don't know what kind of magic
No! You will not survive! Incendio!
Confringo!
Are you even trying?
Confringo!
Well,
Stupid one! Bombarda! Confringo! Stupid one! Ugh.
I should investigate.
Lumos. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio.
There. Not going to hurt you.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso.
Settle yourself. I mean, you know how.
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said...
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Revelio.
This place could do with a bit of pruning.
Confringo.
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
That's a head. I can't say that I do.
It appears to be a fearsome beast known as a graphorn. And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of graphorns lives nearby, They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Have you ever subdued a Graphorn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Revelio.
Tell me more about what needs to be done, Professor.
Certainly. You're to find and subdue a
If that's what must...
Excellent. Now, Professor So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Incendio.
Hey, know that. I felt it warranted more than a piece of me.
Aye. Show yourself.
I swear this.
Reductor.
Confringo.
Huh?
Incendio.
Expulso!
Confringo. Glacius. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Depulso. Confringo. Revelio. Glacius. Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. Revelio.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the hogshead. Or perhaps I'll just go now.
Revelio. Glacius. Glacius. Revelio. Revelio.
Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds.
This looks like trouble.
What have you done?
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
This is utter nonsense. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life. I should think I get more sense out of moon cars.
This must be the place. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I dream of making a better world.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself. You are a fierce one. I need your help, friend. Faster! Poachers. Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
Nobody will miss Confringo!
It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
How'd you put a dragon short because of you?
Expulsor!
Perhaps we'll have you fight then.
We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not.
You're interfering with us and that woman, isn't it? One fixated on Merlin.
Time for you all to clear out. No need to race now, my friend.
It'd be worth a bit upon board. You better just needing a head before anyhow.
Slow down now. There we go. What say we pick up the pace a bit? Here we go.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber. Revelio.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganach, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others.
I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students. No one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
She's alive.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now?
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon. Hello, Mr. Moon. I actually have some...
We're getting close, but you must bring me more before I can teach you how to improve casting
I'll keep an eye out.
I commend you for your...
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
You'd think knowing self would simplify things. Never seems to work that way. I never get a single letter when she's away at school.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Shouldn't be here. Let's get this over.
Who goes there?
A lamb to the slaughter. Which I'll make you wish you were back at school. I'll rip your brain out your ears.
Expulso!
Potato! Survival expected. That's just the beginning.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
I see you're quite productive, aren't we? No more Bombardo! Another pitiful beast caught in my trap. What are you for? An expulso! You stupid pukes! Not going well for you. Curse that screaming brute! Death from above! Expulso! What a cock it is! Expulso! I'll rip your brain out your ears and see how you flesh! Of inspiration! Expulso! Oh, my ears! Expulso! Didn't expect that. Might want to look up. Coward.
Stupefied.
Bombarda. You've made a great
You should have joined me.
Well done for a child. A lamb to the slaughter.
Potato! Stupefied.
Wreck coming in.
Bombarda! Confringer! I know you're stupefied. We can
Serve your mistress.
Rebellion.
I'll have you wish you were back at school.
Confringer! Defender!
My best colored knit.
Defender! Confringer! Potato!
Incendio! I'm with you.
Bombarda!
Come on, you afraid to fight back?
Defender!
Don't stupefy to get out of this alive.
Defender!
Right up!
Potato!
You've been targeted.
Incendio!
That's the best you can do,
Bombarda! Incendio!
You're no match for me.
Confringer! Bombarda!
Novice luck.
Revelio. I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an L to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Finch what's happened. Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio.
Such a fuss over punching.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Levioso! Levioso! Everything's all right now.
Of Angelica, all three. Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech, stirred clockwise.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Revelio. Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins.
Ranrock is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
There's the area. Must be here somewhere.
We must be getting closer.
Ranrock, we'll be getting
My suffering here.
more of something. Let's get it. Why he's coming back this way? Incendio. Bombard. Confringo. Confringo. Potato. Window. I won't best. Incendio.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go. A dead end.
Revelio.
Now what?
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go. Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos!
Listen, more goblins.
Bombarda.
How nice of you to stop
Bombarda. Confringo.
Rather up why he's coming back this way. You don't know who you're playing with! No!
Bombarda.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, friend.
Revelio. Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him!
Such arrogance.
We couldn't be happier to see you, Professor Sharp.
Let's get this over with. Rather up.
Bombarda.
Over here. You can't stop
Potato!
Super one of those spells glance off.
Bombarda! Confringo! we made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen? What about Isadora's fate?
No. You're right. I haven't forgotten. The cost is too high. Perhaps this magic is best kept contained.
I'm relieved to hear that. I know the power is tempting, but I'm glad you've decided to keep it contained for now. And whilst that may be the right decision in this moment, I confess, I have been thinking...
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
I plan to keep it secret for now. But in time, when I'm ready, I plan to tell those I trust everything and accept their help.
I believe that is what Miriam would have wanted. We should trust in others. If anyone can rise to this challenge, my friend, it is you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
Potato! somehow protecting the dragon. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Protego, stupefy. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Bombarda. Rebellion. Bombarda. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Break its connection to those traces of magic. Revelio. Places. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Accio. That should be the trick. I have you now, Ranrock. Default, Protego. Abolicadar. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. You've protected yourself again. Not for long. Accio. Deforce. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Places. Defender.
There seems to be some fighting you after all. No matter. I shall rid you of it. Come closer, young creature.
Rebellion. Protego. Stupefy. You can't stop me. Arresto momentum. Accio. 2 sources of power. Defender. Ha! Don't like that very much, do you? Confringo. Abolicador. Bombarda. Bombarda! Potato! Accio! Arrest them! Bombarda! Confringo!
Stop! You have no idea what you're doing!
How long are you going to keep up this charade? Rebellion. You can't run forever, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop me?
Ascender. Defender. Accio. I will defeat you in Lodgok's memory.
You'll never wrest this power from me! Never!
This is for Professor Fig. Professor.
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I realized the same should be done for my uncle. I hope Anne agrees to see me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, All she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. As for what happened in the catacomb, I've not stopped thinking about it. Perhaps we could meet soon. There's much I wish to say.